Hey all and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV Comms. Today we are returning to Witch Hunter Robin to check out episodes 7 and 8. These were once again commissioned by Nocturne Privigini, and we're going to get right on into it. If you need help syncing our commentary to your copy of the media, which we can't provide for, reasons of copyright and so on, check the video description. There's also unique metadata in there for each individual video to help you find them better online. Here we go, episode 7 of Witch Hunter Robin in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we dealt with evil dolls last time. What do you expect Robin and co will have to deal with in this episode, Volk?
Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see what exactly happens. I mean, we did have the child thing played out a little bit with the doll episode that we had. We've also had the example of the one that got away, whereas the witch who was living with the sort of homeless commune, so to speak, and he just kind of quietly slinked away into the night. So
yeah.
Anything could really happen. Maybe we'll get, like, a legitimate child, like, no more than, say, 7 or 8 years old this time around, or maybe sometime later in the future. But the nice thing about Witch Hunter Robin is that most of these episodes so far have been fairly self-contained, and each one has sort of presented their own challenge. So, until they get to the point where there's, like, a huge overarching theme, then, really, they could do anything.
Robin needs a proper sleep schedule. I don't care if you're out there policing witches and whatnot, young lady. You need to sleep in a bed.
I actually had a really good sleep, although I feel like maybe I slept too much. I went to bed at something like 10:30 and didn't wake up until nearly 10 o'clock.
Well, the funny thing, I went to sleep in 1910 and I woke up, it was like 1988, and I was just told I was born. What the fuck happened there?
I can't help you with that one, I'm afraid.
Fucking we just recorded the finale of Devil Man Crybaby. We can't get away from the fucker.
No, we couldn't. Although it's quite nice that we're doing this instead of Love Live, because I think going from Crybaby to Love Live would have been just whiplash that I could not contain.
I would say this is actually the midpoint between Devilman's harshness and Love Live's kawaiiness, really.
Yeah, I mean, it takes itself seriously. There's not ultra-violence, but obviously there's a mild fantasy violence, as those ESRB certificates and what have you would probably say.
Yeah, and there's levity to keep everything balanced, so...
So, while it's not, like, the big, like, middle, it's at least closer to the middle than Love Live could ever hope to be.
Indeed, mate, indeed. See, I'm trying to think, what trope will we be dealing with today? Water? Electricity, perhaps?
I mean, we're not really restricted to elements either. We had the guy that could manipulate bugs, we had the guy that could manipulate mines, we had the person who can manipulate sand. We could have anything here at this point, to be honest. We could have a guy who could literally control buildings.
What is psychic control of bugs called? I'm looking this up.
Entomancy, I would wager.
You might be right. Let's have a look. Let's see. Volokinesis, apparently.
Oh, okay. That sounds kind of awesome.
Yeah, insect manipulation, the superhero wiki. Also called bug manipulation, entomopathy, insect control, or volokinesis.
Yes, because there's a person similar to that in Overlord called Entoma, I believe, or something along those lines. I can't quite remember her name. But she controls bugs as well, and can, like, fashion them into weapons and what have you. It's kind of cool.
Oh, there's a whole, article here on kinetic abilities. Let me look up sand. Let's see. Manipulate sand. Sunakinesis.
Ooh. I like how they all have names. That's actually... I did not expect that at all. I thought it was just a case of, yeah, I can just control sand. I didn't think there was a whole official word for it or anything.
I didn't expect the episode to insult me with its title. I am a simple mind, I'm a smooth brain, but I get by on sheer charisma alone.
Alright, so we got a middle-aged man who died having his car get completely crushed into a cube, did not have 30 minutes to move his cube, but was instead dumped into a river.
Is this about my cube?
Hello, Mr. Bezos, this is about my cube. I'm not sure why, but I think that line tickles me more than, like, most episodes of The Simpsons ever.
It's the delivery of it. He's just, so concerned about his car.
Or his cube in this case. Oh, it's so good.
Do we have a bit of a bank heist thing going on here? Is there a conspiracy involving this money?
I'm not sure. I mean, it would be quite nice to have an episode themed around, like, mobsters, or maybe, like, the mafia or something.
Back in the bar.
Back to the bar, which only has 2 customers still.
How are you still open? Look how lavish this place is as well.
This is where he charges like 100 quid for 1 cup of coffee. And that's the only reason he stays alive. We only need 1 customer, we just have to charge him an exuberant amount of money for each item.
I'm sorry, I've already taken out a loan for this month. I can't afford another one.
It's like, just hold on, I just gotta find a cash point first to get more money for this 1 espresso.
I find hospitals to be very aesthetic. What about you?
I'm not so sure, but they all tend to look the same in ways.
So, did he die or not? Because he's sitting right in front of us.
Yeah, it looks like he wasn't dead. It's just like the driver was a victim, not necessarily a murder victim.
Or maybe this is another guy we just weren't paying attention because we were making with the banter about tiny coffees. Ignore the money stuffed underneath my pillow.
No, the money's actually inside the pillow. It's just been filled with it.
Okay, now I need to look up if there's, like, money mancy. I need to look this up. Manipulate money. Oh, Jesus. This is really hard to pronounce. Chromatokinesis. There you go.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, I'm full of useless shit.
I was gonna say, wait, where does the name actually come from? Because usually they like have a connection to something, but I was like, okay, I know next to nothing about money, not being someone who owns a lot of it.
Oh, the article is like Meowth using Payday, that's funny.
Ah, nice. So as far as the characters go, I think each character at this point, barring maybe Eureka, have sort of like had their moments. So even like the relative newbie Haruto's kind of had his moment, even though it kind of not ended with them catching the witch. But I would like to see some more of Yuriko maybe actually doing something and proving like how valuable a member of the team she actually is. I think that would go down quite nicely roundabout now.
Who's that again? The chicken pink?
No, Eureka's the one that is the lazy one that tries not to do as little as possible.
Oh, Dojima.
Yeah, Dojima, that's the one.
This place is filthy. It's a pigsty.
Yeah, like 1 whole overturned noodle cup. How could they?
That poor bird, get him out of there!
Or at least get him a larger cage. Come on, my bird lives in like a practical mansion compared to that thing.
Another accomplice. The bird was the witch all the time. It was the bird, I tell you, the bird!
And before they start Phoenix writing, they just put the bird up in court. But no, having an animal be a witch would be a nice twist. Like, she even can't be asked to drive herself. She has to be in the passenger seat.
Oh yeah, this is a witch, alright. That's ferrokinesis. That one I know off the top of my head, because that's what Peridot has in Steven Universe. Did you crush this car? No, we'll go get the people who did it then.
I like that I just casually drove past, just like not even checking to see if they're okay.
Well, at least we know Tozawa is the witch now. It would be a huge coincidence if he wasn't, really. Oh, son of a bitch, not another suspect!
Maybe the child is the witch.
You don't introduce a second party like that and throw doubt into the thing without it being the new accomplice.
Don't you know that's exactly what you do, because they could either just make it an elaborate ruse and it turns out the guy was the witch the entire time, or you pin it on the child.
What an asshole. Who would do that?
Or maybe it turns out they're both witches and they're like a duo act. We haven't had anything like that happen yet. Oh god, Robin still doing the same thing I did when I first got glasses, just like, ooh, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Oh wow, how did I not see before? Everything is so clear and vivid and magnificent.
Oh, I was blind, but now I see.
I see, you all are ugly. Jesus Christ, I'm getting some better friends.
Wow. Rude much? Oh no. Juice on my precious seat. Well, we'll just have to get rid of the car and get a new one.
And before they leave the kid in there, he just stopped for a nap and they forgot to take him out the car.
Oh, this is that one sequence in Heavy Rain. Look out! Jesus!
So where does the car crushing come into this whole thing?
I guess he's just like... Don't forget there was that money that was stolen, so maybe he's just like continually getting rid of evidence by crushing it. The fact he's not crushing the car himself here makes me think it's the kid who's the witch.
Maybe so. It would be a sound theory.
Oh shit. Better run.
But no, I feel like since we already had like a kid be the witch, I feel like maybe this is a ruse cruise.
Well, this is a Monster of the Week sort of anime at this point in time, you never know, mate.
Yeah, no, that's true. They could throw the double whammy on us.
So many buttons. I wasn't trained for this.
I love how Robin's solution to stopping the machine is just to blow it up.
It's the quickest one, for sure.
And it actually worked, too! Score 1 for explosions!
Now, Robin, how are we going to raise the fucking thing now?
Blows it up. Just blows off the hatch. What good is burning you gonna do? You'd stop talking.
Oh. Oh shit, he was trying to kill the kid.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. Nope. Absolutely not. You do not do that.
Did he put something in the drinks? I don't think any child would stay awake during the... Yeah, drug juice, there we go.
Nothing life-threatening, that's what the machine was for.
For literally threatening his life. I wouldn't really call him a mastermind, he's been bungling most of this and only getting away in the nick of time.
Alright, so for the second half of this episode, look out for witch activity or the lack thereof. That will let us know if Tozawa is the witch or not. We have two primary suspects here. I think they're pretty much the two only suspects, to be fair. Oh god, what is wrong with that woman's face?
She looks so unimpressed by the... And him too!
Yeah, he's more or less the same. It's just like, ha, I have a nose because I have a salary.
This is the same shot of Michael from every episode. It's so pretty, they just can't stand to not use it.
No, remember, he's been apprehended as a criminal and basically being forced to work there. They're just giving him, like, the minimal screen time possible. And when I say salary earlier, I meant he gets paid in snacks.
Thank you. So it's best to get our facts right here.
Exactly, I don't want to forget that he's not actually being paid, like, a decent, modest wage. He's literally a prisoner here.
Okay, distant relative. Don't forget, there was a subplot in the doll episode that involved searching out the rings of relativity, well, relatives, bloodline, to see witches and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Hey kid, I know you just woke up, but this is very important. Are you a witch? It's okay, you can tell me.
Moshi Moshi, witch Deshu. A cheeseburger.
Untuck these sheets, I'm choking to death here!
Oh, he still wants his uncle. That's fucked up. He ain't talking. This kid's a professional.
Or maybe he did. I'd wager he's probably been through something similar to this before.
Okay, so the kid's parents are gone out of the picture. Yeah, I'm from a different country. I keep forgetting that Robin is from out of the country.
Yep, she is, well, she is part Italian.
Maybe if we just apply fire, he'll spill the beans.
Maybe we could just blow him up, you know, just be done with it. I mean, at the worst, we're wrong and we know exactly who the witch is. On the plus side, we could just get the witch right there and then. No harm done.
That bird is still in that cage.
I mean, you don't want to release him.
Well, no, you do. Feed him at least.
No, that's the thing. They tried that in London. What happened was that I think it was either a parakeet or a lorikeet or something along those lines, like in London, that got released and ended up, because of the ambient heat from like the buildings or what have you, they were able to actually thrive and breed, and now you can basically see what are effectively parrots just out in the wild in London occasionally.
Oh, that's cool. Trust you to know your bird lore.
Actually, you can thank my girlfriend for that one. She's actually the one that supplied me with that tidbit of knowledge.
Well, you're infected with it now, so you're culpable.
Well, it is our bird at the end of the day. I feel like I should have these sort of facts in my possession as well.
You sound so hurt and vulnerable. I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay. I probably took it a bit more to heart than I should have.
Well, at least the bird's with STNJ now. You watch. He'll get it inside, it'll go off like a bomb.
No, the bird is the witch.
Hello, old lady from every anime ever. What do you know about him?
Carrying a small child on her back. You know, usually these elderly types would invite you in for tea when they're explaining all this, and not just hang your head out the door going, "Oh, hello, I heard you were talking stuff."
She's busy doing stuff, mate. She can't afford to give a cup of tea to every Tom, Dick and Harry.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, they are painting this so hard to be the kid as the witch.
Sorry, I'm still looking at the kinesis page. Coco kinesis has the ability to manipulate chocolate.
Ooh. Oh, that would be a witch power I would like.
Yep, Mamoru, witch personified.
Yeah, men cannot bend spoons. That's impossible. The kid simply realized the truth. Go on, Tom. This is the part where you have to say, which is... Oh, you're not gonna set me up for the yes no spoon joke. God damn it, you're a bastard, Tom! A complete and utter bastard!
Wow, Jesus.
I'm really kidding. I was gonna get ready to get up and leave, but I thought, okay, we still got this and another episode to go, and I kind of want to commit myself.
Okay. I want to commit you now as well, Jesus. Don't fly off that handle like that again, please. You almost gave me a heart attack. Alright, so we know the kid is unknowingly the witch now, and Tawaza, or whatever his name was, fucking Tazos, is giving it all this and trying to hide that fact for some reason. But the boy's a murderer at this point, so we gotta take him in. That's right, Bird. Caca, he's guilty!
Throw him in chains! But I don't know whether he's protecting him or whether he's trying to take the credit for it. That's the thing I want to know.
And what about the money? What I want to know is, who's the caveman? The window is clearly open.
Yeah, no, don't even tell him, yeah, the kid's missing.
Doop-a-doo, just going around, bending metal and whatnot. Doop-a-doo.
It's just a kid surrounded by spoons.
Is this the same warehouse from, like, a few episodes ago? I swear they have, like, 5 sets.
Look, Uncle, I can bend a fork now! Yes, your powers are truly increasing!
Now you must try the most deadly thing yet, a spork.
Bend yourself. Ah, yes, there's the money. Go on, show me that paper. Oh, yeah.
He opens up and it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, God. Why did you remind me of that trailer, for God's sake?
Because if I have to suffer, then the rest of you fuckers do as well. Oh. I didn't expect you to be here. I didn't want you to get caught up in all of this.
So what is he gonna do? Is he gonna, like, bend the locker around him?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, look, all these cars have been crushed.
Damn, we got here too late. I shouldn't have stopped for that eye exam. I'm sorry.
You know, just a precaution, maybe we shouldn't park our cars here.
We should have come on, like, one unicycles or something.
Oh no, you just reminded me of that goddamn Fantastic Four episode where they stopped Magneto with a wooden gun.
Oh, wooden gun!
No! No, but I'm Magneto, master of magnetism.
Yeah, well, here's a 1 penny for your thoughts. Pick 'em up, bitch, I'm in charge now.
That'd be very inconvenient if you tried to kill me.
Pick up your blood money. Pick 'em up. You best do it now.
Ah, this kid's a bit of an asshole.
Little bit. It's my money.
And I need it now.
And I get what I want, Uncle. So why don't I just go ahead and tie you to the tracks?
Oh no, it just occurs to me they're in between 2 trains. He's gonna, like, bring them together and just sandwich the guy. Calling it now.
So Kasai was the guy who died in the crash at the beginning, Tawazar was the one who survived, and the kid was the one doing it all.
No, don't go in between the cars, are you fucking idiot!
Canada!
Now look what you've gone and done.
Oh no! Jesus, please!
Quick, blow him up! But put your glasses on first.
Jeez.
Well, good thing it happened off camera. Jesus. It's not what it looks like. We're just playing a game, see?
Oh, he's trying to play the innocent victim now.
You know, the key point in being tried, you actually did it. You know, you crossed the line at that point. Well, hopefully they caught, like, him being all smug and shit, so it's just like, yeah, we ain't falling for that. Crocodile tears, calling it now. Yep.
Yep, oh. Just pile up as many cars by the Farrakhaniki child as you can, it's fine.
Oh man, I wonder if the kid's gonna think like, oh yeah, I got away with it, and then he's like gonna get into some car and it turns out just to be like some like huge government thing. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna be away for a long time, kid. You and that bird. Oh Jesus, he actually is.
What evil lurks in the hearts of young babes?
Apparently, lust for money, power, you know, the usual spiel. Alright, let's get these cars out of here before he decides to cube these as well. Good thing I've got a moped.
Yeah, oh wow, that ended kind of abruptly. Kid got sent off possibly forever, and, well, at least Robin has a burn now.
Yeah, but the kid deserved it, let's face it.
He did. Oh, lordy lord. So, let that be a lesson to you. Your uncles might try to take advantage of your psychic power, but if you try and fuck them back, you will end up in, psychic jail.
And another lesson we can probably take from this is, if you're planning on trying to get your comeuppance on someone, maybe try not sandwiching between 2 trains and actually killing them.
Yeah, that's not particularly...
He might have got away with it if he had just, like, stopped for a second, just to, like, revel in the torment for a little bit, and then just like, okay, I'll let you go.
Yeah, but going through with it, nah. Alright, mate, I have episode 8 here. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go, my dude.
Alright, here we go. Episode 8 of Witch Hunter Robin in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Koki. We dealt with ferrokinesis last time. Let's have a look. What else have I got here on my list? It's actually kind of interesting. The ability to manipulate heaven is columkinesis.
Colonkinesis.
C-O-E, like L-U-M.
Oh, right, okay. I thought I was going to say, oh, okay, that's something completely different.
it might be columkinesis, the way it's spelled.
Is it like A-E?
Well, yeah, it's a bit like Scarlet Kylum, meaning Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, Kylum then it would be, I would imagine.
We're walking.
In the rain, so you know some shit's about to go down. Oh, is this a hit?
Beppis.
Oh, Pepsi, my favourite drink. And Coca-Cola.
What?
No, seriously. Should have gone for a Coca-Cola instead.
I have an accomplice, you see. Oh no!
No, chloroform, my one weakness.
That's a very weak witch, then.
Chloroformesis.
And the point of that was?
You don't drink Pepsi.
Don't drink Beppis.
Pepsi. I still can't believe the knockoff Coca-Cola brand in this video is actually called Coca-Cola. Hello. What's going on here? Ooh, underground surgery. Yeah, we're literally doing a surgery on a pool table.
Yeah, try to get the 8-ball in the corner pocket without hurting the patient.
Oh, this is some trauma center level shit going on right here.
The miracle touch.
I can perform this heart transplant without even opening the bodies.
So is he transferring organs? Oops, that was actually the big bang attack, sorry.
It just blows her up. And this is exactly why Vegeta chose to go into proctology instead.
Oh god almighty. Ant-Man up Thanos' arse levels of cringe.
And imagine when Goku has to, like, go and see one, it's just like, why, hello there, Kakarot. That's actually an animation as well. Somebody actually thought of that idea. Legitimately. And then Piccolo passed the bar exam.
The rest, you say?
Yep, just give me a blender, a couple of kitchen knives, and a few bags. I can turn this into kibble before long.
Christ.
So, it seems like we're dealing with a witch who has the ability to do some very miraculous healing, but something tells me this operation isn't entirely 100% legitimate.
No, transfer maybe, but what's left of the sick one is, I guess, left for the dogs, as it were.
And more to the point, who are the guys from before? Lots of mysteries already in this one, so what exactly do you reckon we're dealing with?
Some kind of organ wreck, I think. The guys who took him in the first place were the ones who performed the thing. I think the guy who ended up dying was the one they chloroformed.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense. So, we are probably dealing with some kind of maybe black market organ trade, perhaps, and they just happen to get someone who can make as least mess as humanly possible. So, you know, it's perfect. You know, nothing seems to be wrong with the body. You can make it seem like they died of natural causes. It's a perfect crime. So, how is this going to get unveiled?
This episode is called Faith. Who may judge the value of a human life? This is what the STNJ must ask when Yakuza members turn up dead due to witchcraft. A doctor's destiny is to save lives, but miracles that save the lives of innocent are paid for with the lives of the guilty.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. And also, we do have some Mafia Yakuza elements in there. Damn, that's gonna be good. Robin's feeling a little bit under the weather. This is your damn cappuccinos, goddammit! Ginger. Truly, there is no better root than ginger. I get the feeling Amy could use one of those. Apparently she's nursing a bit of a cold at the moment.
Is it because, like, the seasons are changing and whatnot?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. She's one of those sorts that work up in the pharmacy, so, you know, she could have got it from someone else as far as I'm aware.
My mum suffers from pretty bad allergies, so she's always, like, coughing and sneezing around this time of year.
Yeah, I'm a little bit like that too. You'll never guess it from these TV comms, and I swear to God I don't make Tom edit these out, but any other time of the day when I'm not doing anything other than this, I can sneeze like a motherfucker. Like, we're not talking like maybe 1 or 2 seasons, we're talking like clusters.
Alright. Don't to show off.
It's so bad.
I can sneeze better than any of them. Jesus. And I'm just here talking over videos.
I'm not entirely sure if it's hay fever though, because I've been taking antihistamines for a while, and it does not seem to be doing anything. So I get a feeling I'll have to sort that out in another way.
Now, if I was reading the silhouettes correctly, this dude with the goatee is absolutely the witch.
Yeah, I mean, he was the guy from the 4. It's just like, yes, I'll remove that cold, literally puts like his hand on her face, just like, there, you are healed. Wait, he's the witch! Cue the end of the episode.
Oh, Lord.
A prescription? Come on, I was hoping for something a bit more fantastical. Take care of myself? What do I have to do that for? There's a reason that came to you guys to take care of me for me.
That is a very witch-like recommendation there. Green onions. Are they even in season this time of year?
Maybe a ring of garlic, perhaps, to also keep the vampires away. Maybe I should just take an apple with me the next time I interact with you.
Take 1 silver bullet and call me in the morning. Doop-a-doo, not being evil. Doop-a-doo. Wait, I need to be evil in here.
Free, but I'm going to the basement.
Yeah, I have to check up on the liquors and whatnot. I wonder if Robin caught any of that.
I mean, she might be like the Vorta. Weak eyes, good ears. Wow. Didn't expect to just throw in Deep Nine Space Nine reference like that into the mix.
Oh, here, full of surprises, vote.
Don't worry, we know a guy.
Yeah, he's very particular.
Very clean, too. She has dreams, damn it! We have to save her!
We have to. God damn it, we have to!
It's just like, I'm sorry. It's just what we feared. It's the guilt.
Christ.
I love how they put the cure in quotation marks as well.
Well, that's what it is. It's not a cure, exactly. Like, if someone else ends up dead.
It's a good thing this guy doesn't read subtitles, otherwise he would have been very suspicious.
Hey, wait a minute, there's words floating just behind me.
No, we can't all be grim. You know, credit to this guy. I mean, he's a witch with a sense of justice. He's not just in it to either get money or just cause problems for people.
It's nice to have a bit of actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Character for these monsters of the week?
It's a very different witch from the ones we have faced before.
Now, what was strange about it? Oh, it had an arm sticking out of its chest. No one asked Robin.
This is me whenever I make an awkward point in a TV com. It's like, this thing happened, followed by 5 seconds of silence.
Oh, was he a witch as well?
Quite possibly. Maybe it needs to be witch organs for its powers to work? This has been a very interesting episode so far. Not just because, obviously, the witch has immense amounts of character in this one, compared to the others, but just the situations of it in general. Like, there seems to be a second party thrown in there as well. This could be a tricky one to solve. Of course, trust Michael to find the link.
Yep. Oh, he's fudging the results, I think. Yep, that's just where Robin was. I sensed evil when I walked in there, but again, I have a cold.
My sense of smell was off on that day. So is like Robin gonna end up sneezing and just like obliterating an entire floor of like a building? Alright, Robin, from now on we gotta talk about sick days and when to take them. This is one of those occasions.
I wonder if they'll end up thinking he's the witch, but really it is Monsieur McBeard over there. There goes the Cheer-mobile, by the way.
Yep. Going right down to the meat factory, otherwise known as Burger King.
Yes, please, have more. Oh god, he's going directly to the source this time.
Yep. He's gonna drink him under the table and drag his sorry ass back to the hospital. Wait, no, at least he's treating him to a nice seafood buffet.
That's right, get him drunk, keep drinking. Or maybe he's not, maybe he's just making deals and so on.
Yes, thank you for giving me this kidney.
Okay, never mind, he is a mark, as it were.
It's like, I can't believe you just left me in the car.
I'm gonna have to read the same fucking book over again, goddamn.
It's like, did you at least get me an ice cream or some juice? It's just like, no, you bastard. Could have gotten me something.
There were too many lines. It's too hot. I've been working all day.
It's like, look, you promised me we'd go to McDonald's after we were done with this.
Now, we drive in, order one Yakuza, and exit immediately.
Yep, it just like drives up to the driver and just orders a coffee for himself and fucks off.
Right, let's play Follow the Bad Doctor.
Some with no absolute conception of road safety.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, there's the Cheer-mobile again.
No, are we being stalked by this thing now? Like, they're stalking one guy, and another guy's stalking us.
It's the persona subliminal messaging, don't you know? I wonder if that was, what's-his-face, Haruto in that bike. And Robin's just there thinking, I wish I had a real bike. All I got is this damn scooter.
Yeah. Imagine if, like right here you insert a thing of Robin trundling along, like... I don't feel so good, Doc.
Don't worry. You'll be fine soon.
Surprised they haven't clocked on right now.
Yeah. Well, I think they're mostly just trying not to jump to conclusions. You know, they gotta be careful with this. They gotta be tactful.
Okay, now they realise.
It's the FBI! Quick, get me out of here!
All I wanted to do was help people and get rid of Yakuza.
Well, this guy does. Oh, Jesus Christ! You fool! You've doomed us all! There, I hope you're happy. Now we're never gonna get to McDonald's. Wow, that's the slowest moving motorbike ever. All that distance and it didn't even come any closer to the screen at all.
It's not really got a good offensive power to battle off the STNJ, so I hope he's got a gun or something.
At least Haruto got to look cool for a while.
Yeah, a few frames at the very least.
Music is very Metal Gear Solid right now, though. Like, the whole chase scene was just, like, something I'd expect out of the first game in particular. Are they gonna try and pop in with the, Ozo or whatever the hell it's called?
Ozo? It's Orbo, mate!
Orbo, that's the one, sorry.
Ozo sounds like a Muppet.
It kind of does. He's going to try and pop him with it, and it's just going to be like, wait, it's not doing anything.
Hey kids, I'm Ozo, and today we're going to talk about not harvesting organs. We're the police who police the police of witches who police the police of witches, motherfucker! Sorry, I had a stroke in the middle of that.
Oh no, he's got the wrong guy. Damn it, Haruto, you had one fucking job.
Again with the chloroform, what's he gonna do?
I'm gonna take his dick!
Oh jeez. Yeah, that's right.
Try and take my dick, I'm gonna kick you in the dick!
Wasn't the Orbo supposed to protect him from witchcraft and whatnot? Oh.
Yep, I think you're right. Please tell me she at least has her glasses on this time.
Wait for it, she's coming.
Just sneezes and then just reveals the rest of her. Damn it, so much for my dramatic entrance.
Yeah, she's got one.
Well, that would explain how Haruto didn't get incinerated.
My tie!
Oh, fuck this, I'm getting out of here. I don't have enough suits for this.
This is my gun now. What the hell, you need it more.
Yeah, just in case you wake up. Alright, he hasn't been completely taken under then. He's just very, very woozy right now.
They're not getting out of here. Robbie can go as slow as she likes.
Man, I hate to see her go, but I'd love to see her leave.
Oh jeez. Don't look down, whatever you do. This is gonna end with like a fucking accidental death.
I love Robin being all calm and casual as well.
Wait, you don't get to decide that. Oh, he's talking about judgment and whatnot. Yeah, he's too far gone. Light him up, Robin. Whoa, see that, honey? That's cool.
Or is it a signal for Amon?
Nah, I think they're just watching. Watching and waiting.
Stop! Fire is indeed hot!
What the fuck?
What was that idiot thinking was going to happen exactly? By God, he's going off the top rope!
No more glasses. No more gravity. My poor body. Completely spent.
It's a good thing I know better that that's concrete, but part of my mind went straight to, dude, that bag of rice saved my ass.
He's dead. By God, he's dead. Stop the match. That maybe there is hope in this world for man.
I get the feeling this is going to be the start of some epic foreshadowing.
Well, as a kid, he was using it to get money, but he was being used, and Robin needed glasses, so...
Because he's got that glow! It's the power of concentration!
Oh, he's giving his life to the dude.
Well, I mean, he doesn't deserve to be any part of this. I mean, he was only kinda helping out. He wasn't actually the one performing these weird operations.
Didn't expect it to get this poignant.
Yeah, me neither. Like I said, I feel like this is going to be the start of something way bigger later down the line.
That was one of the most powerful witch abilities ever, and now it's just gone.
I mean, at the end of the day, he thought he was going to be taken away to his death as well, so he did the only thing he thought he could, continue to live by his own code, his own destiny, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, very much so.
But now there's the whole thing about, yeah, you gotta save Robin at this point, otherwise she's kind of going to fall over and die, and then we won't have an anime anymore, otherwise it'll be Witch Hunter Amon.
Do you think we're overdressed for hospital now? Black's in this season.
Black's in every season.
Yeah. You would have to go into STNJ at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least to perform an autopsy or whatever.
I mean, he's not dead. Oh wait, were they talking about... No, they were talking about Kit, the other K guy.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay, yeah, I got a bit
You
lost
don't
there
take
as
a
well, I have
corpse
to
into
admit.
custody, mate.
Well, he says you, but this is the STNJ we're dealing with.
Oh, you got me there. So, that was episode 7 and 8 of Witch Hunter Robin. A pretty good duo, honestly. I think 8 was actually the better one, but I enjoyed 7 a lot as well.
Yeah, 8 had a lot bigger a message, I think, and I'm still on the think that this is going to be foreshadowing something later down the line that we're going to start taking notice of, whereas witches are starting to sort of question the status quo, so to speak, and then this will in turn cause Robin or some of the other team to kind of think, well, hold on, what exactly are we doing here? And then it will turn out the STNG are doing something sinister, and that will then result in them defecting and then doing something else. I don't know, that's just a guess, but it's usually how these sort of things go down.
Indeed. And yeah, stay tuned for more Witch Hunter Robin. I'm just going down the list here. Yep, 9 and 10. So when we get to February's batch, because we're catching up pretty quickly now, we will do those for you guys. So thank you, Nocturne, for pledging. If you guys want your own TV comms, I believe that tier is sold out right now, but you can go to the highest one and get a quick look as well. And we'll see you next time for another round of HFC Patreon TV comms. Bye-bye.
Ta-da!